All right, so today we're going to do my first bioactive build for my Regal jumping spider. I don't know how well you can see her. I got her from Jif Girl Jumpers. I know her by her name, Carrie. She's an amazing breeder. And honestly, all of her spiders are just healthy, beautiful, and thriving. But for her today, since I got her over the weekend, I'm going to build her bioactive enclosure. I'm going to close her here. And I'll show you guys a couple of shots of her a little bit. Take her out, but just kind of let her calm down over here. Let's see. So I'm going to start off with a clay background because for bioactive enclosure, I want to add a slice of nature inside of it for her and for me. And the benefit of getting to grow a mini greenhouse inside with all these cute little plants that help keep the humidity up, which is something she needs. Jumping spiders, especially Regals, love humidity and warmth. Not too much warmth. We don't want to cook our spiders. But there's just a little piece of outside, inside, and in here for her. Make her feel like she's really at home. Jumping spiders like to go up. So I have a lot of branches and roots and things that she can climb into. And this is a little silk cocoon hide that I'm going to add to the top of the enclosure. So as I said, they like to go up. So I kind of have like a little home here for her. Like I said, a little mini greenhouse. I'm just gonna, it's magnetized. Just a little bit of super glue. Or sorry, not super glue, hot glue. And I'll usually add it like that in there for her. Or if you want, you can do it like near the top. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you like and how it feels comfortable to you in your design. So I'm just gonna start with adding some dirt mixture. Dave did this for me. He was actually very helpful in setting this up for me because I told him I wanted to do this and I was really excited. I absolutely love jumping spiders. They have gotten me over my fear of arachnids and spiders. And as some of you know, I work with tarantulas and things like that now. So they were my big first real step. I'm going to add it on the bottom here just because I kind of want a little bit of like a stable bottom before I start putting it on the wall. And what I was thinking, and like I said, this is my first one. So I'm a little bit nervous and kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to go about it in a way that I like and a way that is good for the spider as well. Maybe add a little bit of water. Let's do it Dave style. Can't make it too mushy. You don't want like a swamp in here, right? My poor hands. Also for the ladies and the gentlemen, if you do like long nails, don't be afraid of sticking them in the dirt. The clay, the soil, everything honestly has done a great benefit to my nails. And plus there's such a thing as soap and water. Can't be afraid to get a little bit dirty, right? So I kind of want to add this plant somehow in like this, but I have to root it into the corner here. Jumpers like it bright, not too bright, like indirect sunlight. You don't want to cook her, like I said. So I'm just gonna like stuff this in here, kind of embedded into the soil so that it stays in the corner. I think I may need to add a bit more. And this nifty door. I really like the front openers and the top openers for jumpers. Just because I have the option of just opening it and giving it a quick spritz and not freaking her out or him out every time I open it to give her food or water. Sometimes, especially after you've just recently got a spider, if you're getting her shipped or him shipped, it's definitely a good idea to kind of wait and leave them in their little home that they're in. Jiff Girl likes to put these pipe cleaners in to help them give them like a sturdy structure to hold on to. I am going to have to wet this because it really doesn't want to. It's like, no, I don't want to be here. Well, I want you to be here. I want you to grow here. I think we're finally getting it to get stuck there. Next part, getting this piece of cork to do the same thing, but over it in a way where it kind of looks like it's growing out. Kind of like that. And I'm not using any like glue or anything, but you're more than welcome to. I'm just trying to keep it nice and glue-free. Non-toxic hot glue is definitely okay, and letting it air out for a day or so after you've made your enclosure is definitely also a good day if you're using glue and things like that. But this is a slice of nature, so she can go in it. As you can see, I've kind of done it like this. I'm going to wet it a bit, kind of get it to stay down more. I want it to be sturdy in here and not have too many things about, just because I don't want her to get hurt in case she's jumping for her cricket. And always have a light, either a dusk light or something over her, just so she can get that natural light. They have really, really great eyesight, and they love to hunt their prey. I'm just adding all this in, and so far you can see that I've kind of gotten it in there. And I've added this mossy stick because I like moss. It keeps things nice and humid, and I like the aesthetic of it, to be very honest. I can also add this. Silly faces over here in this corner, just so I don't squish it. But this way it kind of gives it a, or actually, you know what? I'm going to put it right here since that seems kind of like a better idea. Maybe dig like a little bit of a starter hole for it, and then it to kind of get it to grow out through the middle. Dave would not probably like this because he doesn't like things in the middle. I do, kind of. I just kind of go with the flow of how I feel with how I like it. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of loose now. It's loose just because I want to add these. I don't know if you guys can see them, or I'll take a different take of them so I can show you a clip and add it in just after this. So you'll see them in a few seconds up close. Better, and not with my dirt-filled nails. These are called dwarf whites. So it's going to be a fully bioactive because I'm going to add them in so they can help me clean up my dead plants or any of the leaves and things like that. I'm being very careful. Any of the leaves or anything like that that fall and start to decay, they can start to eat that. And any corpses that I leave behind, or the spider leaves behind of crickets or things like that, do with that what you may. Alright, so they're just getting situated in their little home. I don't know if I should add any more dirt, but I think I'm going to, just because I want to like just sort of sprinkle it around lightly. Let's see. I really like roots. I think they're pretty. And it just kind of adds a little bit of a extra playground thing for her to jump on and go from. I have moss here that we gathered from outside, then has been soaked for a few days to make sure everything on it is clean and not there anymore. And honestly, it just provides a really nice little bit of hydration. Moisture hydration. I think it looks cute. I need a quick coffee sip. Oh, that is much needed. But so far it's going well. I'm really liking how it's going. Simplicity-wise, I'm going to add leaf litter here for my little isopods. You can always add a little bit of food in there for them, but they're generally pretty good with their... Oh, that was my puppy. I think he startled himself. Puppy, are you okay? You're okay. He just startled himself. He was taking a nap on the couch. I'm just gonna add a bunch of these in here. Jumping spiders, like I mentioned, have really, really good eyesight. They're great hunters, but they obviously need the light. And they like to... Where? Oh, I put it back on the thing. Dave also provided these really cute little leaves for me to also add in. I think they're cute little shapes. I have two cameras going on here to kind of give you guys a better close-up angle of the setup. Kind of add it in there like this. Very pretty. I think it's very pretty, and I think it's gonna, the plants inside are gonna thrive. I can always take cuttings from this and propagate them into other things. So it's kind of, like I said, a mini greenhouse. So I don't know if I'm done yet. I think I like it. I'm pretty sure I want to move her silk cocoon. I'm not sure I like where it is. You can always place it anywhere else. Just make sure things are sturdy so she or he won't hurt herself. I might just put her on the other side over here. And I'm dirtying this thing up like crazy. Didn't really want it because I kind of like it white. But you can also actually dye them, which is amusing when you use a toxic-free dye. Or even a fruit dye. Strawberries can make it pink, things like that. It would probably really give it a cute smell. Alright. I'm not satisfied with that. But it's good enough for now. It comes with a little door. I did not get a paintbrush. I do have some paper towels, but I did not get myself a paintbrush, which probably would have been a smart idea. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to add in a quick clip of... I actually don't know what I'm going to name her. I really like the name Zelda, so I think I might actually just name her Zelda. That's been a name that's been stuck in my head recently. Not because of the video game or anything like that, just because I like it. But I'm going to get a paintbrush and you guys can watch a clip of her. I returned with my handy dandy paintbrush. I'm also going to put my door in, probably clean it up a bit. The jumpers can eat anything from crickets to black soldier fly larvae, dubia, oh this is incorrect. Tiny, tiny dubia roaches, flies. When they're babies, they generally eat flies. Never anything bigger than they are, bigger than their head. So that's in, and I'm going to move her in. I don't want to spook her too much. Come on, sweetie. Why we do this? Why are we doing this? Ugh. She's so cute. Look at the fluffy little bum. Hi, honey. I wonder if you guys can see her. Oh, she's got gorgeous, like, teal shells. Hi, sweetie. I know, you don't really like the feeling of my hand. It's always best to kind of take it slow with them. There we go. Oh, no. Can we go on my hand? Can we? Oh, okay. Aha! Hi, sweetheart. I just think they're absolutely adorable. I love them. They're so curious. Heck, I have a few, so a lot of them will watch TV with me if they're on my shelf, or say if I'm in my room watching on my laptop, things like that. You'll catch them watching you. The males can even fall in love with you and do their little dance for you. She's so beautiful. She's this peachy black color. Oh, I absolutely love her. And I need to get her into her new home, so I'm going to try and get her to get on the stick. Hey, honey, I know you don't like the feeling of my hand, so maybe you'll like the feeling of this moss instead. I know it's not the best. I'm sorry. They do need daily mistings because I said they like the moisture. Nope, not on there, honey. Here, can we get on this? She is not. Come on. Really? Whoop. Really? Really? Alright, well, she's gonna get in there because it's her new home. But I think she just kind of wants to play for a little while. She's saying hi. Saying, hi, my new mommy. So cute. Alright, honey, I need you kind of go to your own home now. Okay, go. Okay, go up the stairs. Nope. Not on my finger, silly. There we go. Hurrah! She is on a leaf. She is successfully in her new little home, and I will gently put this on. These are magnetized. I've made a massive mess, but this is her new home. This is Zelda's new home. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I do want to add in that I did forget, there is no worry about the dwarf white isopods and the jumper. Neither will hurt themselves or hurt each other, I guess would be better put. They just work perfectly together. They stay away from her. She stays away from them. They stay away from her. And plus, a lot of them like to just be underground in the dirt. They really like to get in there, so she'll barely see them anyway. They're just there to eat up her corpses and dead plants. Let me just spritz, actually. Oops. You can pause it now. All right, so I realized I should have added something for her to get up to her hide, and I didn't. She's still safely over here, but I cut this, and now I'm going to add it in over here so she has something to actually get up there with. Gives her a couple more hiding spots for me too. See?